Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Myth of Empires on the Radio Man 03. It's awesome to have you along. A couple of you have recommended this game, so I picked it up about a week ago. And I was checking out our friend in here and fellow YouTuber Kerbo, his channel, and he was playing it. So I was looking at it, and I saw how he set it up for single player on a server that your computer hosts. And I thought, well, then I could do that. We'll do single player, PvE, come in here, get to play the game a bit, and see what it's all about. And it looks like a lot of fun. It's got a lot of, it reminds me very much of Conan Exiles, very much so. And so I thought, what the heck, let's come on in here and do a little bit of this and see what happens. We got male and female characters. And thank you always for all of your suggestions. I really do appreciate when you guys say, hey, Radio, have you tried doing this game? Let's go with the original face. Let's tan her up a little bit, too. Be outside, you know. Chesh, Condorian, ladies and gentlemen. Here she is. Call her Chesh. So that takes care of that. Yeah, she looks very nice. So you got your icons up here, of course, for your body. You got the face. I guess tattoos. Her voice. So let's go back to here. And here. And we'll go cheekbones, lower jaw, neck, chin. Really, all that stuff always is kind of fine with me. You know? It's always pretty good. I never think twice about it. What do we got here? Hair and stuff. There's the eyes. Her eyes look great. Her nose looks great. Her lips look amazing. Her ears, they're right there. There's one over there, and there's one over there. They look fine. She's a bit dirty. Hair, we definitely want some hair. Boom. What do we got here? Well, that's pretty nice. Let's turn it aside a little bit. That's not too shabby. I like that. Kind of that mussy look. I like that. But it's pulled up in the back. You can see. Yeah, she's looking good. She looks like Chesh, I'd say. We got a longer hairdo too, but I don't know about that one. We got a little something in here. I got about 3 hours into the game. Just a heads up. We're getting on my server that my computer's running, of course, and I think I'm gonna go with this one right here. You get your hair colors too. There's a number 2 here as well. Oh, there's a second page here. I didn't realize that. Oh, really? Oh, that's nice too. I like that one. I think I'm still good with the first one, though. Yeah, I'm good with that one. We got the different colors for the hair, of course. You can lighten it up, darken it up, all that good stuff. I think I might go with kind of a brown. A little darker brown, maybe. Maybe that's good right there. Eyebrows. She's got 2 of them. It's perfect. I don't know what to do with any of those things, too. Eyes. Is like an eye color? Width, size, angle, depth, height, width. No, there's no really thing here for color I don't see, which is fine. Tattoos? Nah, none. And her voice. How do I listen? I don't even know how to listen to it. Yeah. I don't know. I'm thinking that's just fine. It's just fine. I didn't move it last time. I'm not going to move it this time, so it should be good to go. There's Chesh. I think this is one of the starting areas. I think when I went play on my own, I spawned here, down this area here. So I think that's going to be just fine. Alluvial Plain 1, Alluvial Plain 2, 3. That's where I spawned, I think, the first time. Maybe. I don't know. Forest. Oh, there's the forest. The forest is over there, huh? We're going to head over this way this time. When I came on for the 3 hours that I played, I kind of started down here, did a lot of the tutorial stuff, and then I got up to here by this lake, and I'd actually walked all the way across, and I was now over in this area, and there's bear and stuff up there, so it progressively gets harder as you go, to certain areas of the map, of course. It's bound to do that. We all know that and expect that. But this area down here, I've not really checked out. There's a nice river through here. So I'm thinking I might go this way, up this way. So let's go ahead and spawn there. There's a recommended choice, novice mode. I think everybody just about goes along with that right there. And then this is the 8-angle attack. I've not quite figured all this out. Press left button to block, release left button to attack. So we'll figure out the fighting as we go along. But here we are. It's nighttime. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I had to open inventory. There we go. You can see our crafting menu and stuff like that. We got something right here. Talent and skill. Let's go. It recommends pole arm. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I don't know that I've actually picked that, though. It looks like I may have done that. And lumbering. I think it gives you a little extra... what's this down here? Oh, okay, I see. There's nothing down here to click on. I'm going to have to take some time to get into this and figure it all out. Here are your quests. So right now we're just doing the tutorial stuff to get ourselves warmed up. It should come in. If I hit J, press X to claim reward. I'm looking up here in the top right. Collect grass, we need 50 of them. Okay, let's go ahead and do that, but let's go ahead and pick up anything on the ground, just E. We got rubble, sticks. We'll get all our basic stuff going here, just like you would expect in any survival game. Now, a few days ago, the game was taken off of Steam, and it's no longer purchasable there. That's where I picked up my copy. It was $30, and the developers had said that there is a warning out that, you know, it was removed from Steam, but they are working with Steam to figure out what's going on and what needs to be done. Okay, that's giving me a little bit of grass. So I don't know that you can purchase this game anywhere at the moment. They've put another message out for December 6th about some server cleaning and things of that nature, server work anyways, maintenance. And I haven't seen any update on why it was removed from Steam. So I'm just going to kind of wait. Did I see some speculation and some assumption and some guesses? I did. But that's not for me. I'm going to wait until I see what the developer says or Steam has to say. Boom. New mission. Craft a straw rope. Inventory. I believe if I just double click on that, we'll do that as well. Now if I right click it, I can hit A for all, and it will craft as much rope as I can possibly make at the moment. So we're going to do that right there and get that taken care of. Control T minimizes that bottom left-hand corner for you, so you don't have to look at that. I'm playing single player, so I don't need that chat window open, which makes it very nice. And then Control H gets your bottom right-hand corner gone. But right now we're going to leave all that stuff open. I do not know how to get rid of the server information up on the top right. I don't know how to get rid of that. Okay, so can I make... Okay, it's probably asking me to do this. Let's go ahead and make a stone axe. And we'll make that guy right there too. And let's go ahead and make a torch. We'll get a few things going here. Craft a straw rope, okay. Oh, I needed to craft 15 straw ropes. Alright, let's grab a little bit more straw. I thought it was just one. Level up. The only changes I have made to the game is I got rid of the building decay. I thought, you know, I'm playing by myself. Why do I need building decay? You know, it's one thing if I have a server full of people and they just disappear. Eventually their stuff would disappear, but since it's just me, I turned all that off. Come on, let's go. Grab that stuff, girl. There we go. We got her a little rhythm now, so now she's just kind of picking stuff up by me just holding E, and I don't have to keep pressing E. Now, I've not started off in this area before, the forest. So this will be interesting. We're going to pick up those little rocks that are called rubble. We're going to stay kind of close here, too. You're going to be looking at probably wolves and... God, I mentioned, there was mention of I heard the word jaguar said in a video. I kind of just checked out Kerbo's episodes, which were streams. So quite a bit of gameplay in, you know, 4 or 6 hours worth of time, just to kind of see how things warm up. And it did remind me very much of Conan Exiles, where we can, there are vagrant camps along the roadways. Sometimes you can actually recruit them and have them help you at base. And I guess there's warriors you can bend and break and that sort of thing, and put them in some sort of a wheel of pain, so to speak, and break them and pull them onto your side. There's some beautiful horse models in the game that you can ride, and I think they try to get you on a horse as early as possible, too. Just so you have a better mode of transportation right away. Let's go ahead and finish picking up these sticks before we do anything else. Let's just get some material put together, then we don't have to keep stopping so much. We can craft a few things. There we go. Very nice. I'm just going to pick up a few more pieces of rubble and a few more sticks here. Yeah, I have to reset E there when I do that. Okay. This stuff is all over the ground. I mean, all over the ground. What do we got here? Some kind of a stump or something. Alright, it is asking me press X to claim my reward. Okay. Thank you. Collect stone and wood. We did that, and it recognizes the fact that we have done that. There we go. Craft and use a stone axe. Craft and use a stone axe. We've crafted it. We just have to use it now. Put you there, you there. Torch down here. We got some grasshoppers. I'm going to hold on to the flaxseed, but I'm going to drop that soybean seed. Any flaxseed we pick up, we're going to keep. If I know a game, if it's got flax in it, you dang well better keep that stuff. You better. So now we're chopping a tree. Chesh Condorian at your service, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here. If you enjoyed the video, do hit that like button. X. There's a fox. Fox will not bother you if you don't bother it. Alright, collect rubble, and it's a craft stone hammer, and put some stone hammer into the sidebar. So we did both of those things. Oh, collect rubble. We got 23 out of 30, so let's go ahead and take number 2 out. This is the big hammer at the moment. Let's go find a rock to bang on, just so we can do it that way. I think that's going to help. It's a female fox, level 4. And she does not care about us at all. What do we got here? What is this? Oh, is that seed? Okay, that's that seed. Never mind. The seed can stay right there. We're just going to bang on a rock here with our giant mallet. There we go. Claim another reward. Craft a campfire. We'll put one right at spawn and mark the map. Oh, that's what I should look at. Do I have any other markers on this map? I don't. So, you know what? It did. Okay, I deleted the information on the server. I wasn't sure if it took or not, but it looks like it did. So we are starting fresh. None of my old stuff is laying around here. I had a little shack. Nothing to talk about. I had all my tools and stuff like that. The things we're doing right now, I did it and just to see if I enjoyed it and if it was fun. And I had a really good time. Okay, so craft a campfire, inventory. How do I craft? Oh, I bet I got to learn it. Utensils. Okay, so up here you've got your learning tabs and stuff. We've got building. So we've opened up wood foundation. Wooden walls is a good thing to have always. Wooden structure. There we go. Basic to simple stronghold. What does this give you? Looks like a bedroll and the wooden chest. So we definitely want to get that one open too. So we go there for that. And then I think we can go across all of these, like utensils. We definitely want to open that. That's going to be that campfire it's talking about. Does it want me to... Do I have to do all of these? Wooden top structure. That's the roof. I probably should do that, right? Well, that's not what it's asking me. It's making me basic defense is what it's saying. Okay, it wants me to do that. It's telling me to do that. The course pole arm. Course crossbow. We want the bow. The bow is really nice. I enjoy it. This shield. Oh, and then we've got to do the throwing rock too. I guess that opens up everything so we can move on down the line, right? That's what it does. Of course, wooden protective gear. We're going to learn all that and put it on. We're going to be doing all these things right now. Tame and recruit. We're not quite there yet, but there's traps, horses, saddles, animal husbandry. Pretty cool. Of course, poultice. There's some medicine. Keen sight. I made those last time, but I didn't actually look to see what they were or what it did. And here's a ram's horn cart, wheelbarrow, horse-drawn carriage, fish trap, medium carriage, and this goes over here further. Okay, there's a lot more. Big animal pen, carrying. Some of the structures are modular builds. So there is a little bit of the modular, but the house that you live in is yours. This is perfect. Okay, my guild is there. Apply. Yes, I do. Confirm. Thank you. Okay. The Condorian. It's indeed. It kept my flag that I made. You can make your own, your banner. When you do the join guild thing, they're going to ask you to create your, your marker. So you just have to do that. Okay, so what does it want us to do now? Oh, it wanted us to craft a campfire. We can actually keep that in our inventory, which is pretty sweet. Now, you look at all these different things that have opened up. That's pretty awesome. There's a lot of stuff opened up right now, all ready to play with. But we want that campfire. Where are you? Again, just double-click and it'll make it. So we're getting that made. Let's grab up a little bit more of this stuff. Rubble and sticks. We're going to need them. Rope especially. We're trying to work our way up to the, there's a sickle that comes up pretty early here. And a, like a butcher knife as well, which is going to be very handy when it comes to the animals and stuff, the hunting. There's hunting, of course. We've got deer, fox, bear. I've seen wolves, of course. They're going to be your enemy. They're going to be after you. That sort of thing. And I think if you hit C and crouch, getting these low-lying rocks here, much easier. Okay, level 7. Oh, well, they want us to actually place that campfire, don't they? Can I make another one? Let's see. I can. Okay, let's go ahead and take this one. Let's just throw it down here. There we go. Let's claim that reward. Then we can move on with the tutorial. Oh, roast some locusts. Okay. Right. Well, we're gonna use the campfire for a little bit. Let's grab a little bit more of this. Lumbering tyro. There we go. There we go. Okay, we're going to E to access that fire. We're going to grab this log. We're going to shove that up into there. The locusts go in here. And then I go ahead and click this and hit A for all. And it's going to start cooking those bad boys up. I should probably try to get another log for it too. I think I've got my tools in the wrong spot. I think my weapon's supposed to be on 1. Yeah, we're going to make a weapon here in just a second. We're just kind of, we're doing the baby steps here. The beginning stuff. There's a rabbit. Wink. We'll get to him in just a second. These are some pretty nice looking trees, huh? There we go. Gobble, gobble. Okay. Learn basic weapon recipe. Coarse polearm and throwing rock. Oh, we learned those. Okay, we already did that part. Craft basic weapon. Craft a wooden spear. Do we have what we need for a wooden spear? We need straw rope. So let's again hit this and hit A. Just right click on it and then hit A. It's going to start making some rope for us. We'll just keep an eye on our fire here and keep grabbing our food out of it. And hold on to the ash because you're going to need it. Looks to me like it... Did it run out of fuel? And did I not pick up another log with my axe when I was just chopping on that? That seems really strange to me. We'll just put those back in our inventory. We've got a little bit of food on us. I don't really run, so I don't see why. If you hold down E, it pulls up a pinwheel. Campfire. We're going to go ahead and destroy it. Okay. And then let's go back to our inventory. It does want us to craft some throwing rocks. How many of those can I do? There we go. Can I craft 10? I think that's what it was supposed to do. Yeah, okay. We're working on spear and that. All right, let's go ahead and grab up a little more of this stuff right here. We'll just keep trying to level. There it is, right there. What we're trying to get to is right here. Tool expertise, level 12. This is where we're going to get our stone sickle, and we're going to get a hunting knife. We want to get to 12. We're doing pretty good so far. We're almost there. We'll check the map here in a second and move on. Again, I'm just trying to gather up a bunch of the early stuff. We've got trees here, grass. Everything is right here that we need to kind of get started. Level 9. We've got our stones crafted. Willing to bet we get our spear taken care of too. There's the bow and arrow. Looks like that'll be the next thing. What do we need here? Rubble. 9 out of 11, huh? There's a piece of rubble. There's some more rubble. There we go. Spear. Low quality rice seed. I'm going to drop that. And drop that wheat seed. I've got 2 flax seeds now. Let's throw those on number 8. How does those work anyways? Oh, I got that rabbit. Huh. Hit that rabbit with a rock right in the head. Heard footsteps. Something other than mine. Okay, X for reward. Here we go. Learn basic protective gear recipe. Oh, nice. Okay, well, we did that as well already when we were in the learning section. So we're gonna craft some armor, huh? Okay, so we're gonna do this guy here, and this guy, and this guy. Off they go. And then after that's done, we should probably get some more rope going. I've picked up a bunch more grass, so we want to make sure we always have rope crafting in the background, I think. Once we get our armor on, we can start moving about, and I'll feel a little bit better about, you know, just taking a walk about and see what's going on around here. One thing I noticed is you need a lot of bark. So collect up some bark. I don't know if bark is heavy. We have a weight limit of 150. We're only at 47 right now. Yeah, I think we're good. Your typical stuff, your wood, your stone, your ores, all that's going to weigh a lot, right? Of course. And, oh, I got to get the greaves going, too. Okay, let's see. Did I get enough stuff to get the greaves going? Wooden greaves. Oh, I made them already. Okay. We got that. That. Got us a helmet. Bam. Excellent. Click M to open the map. Right mouse to add a marker. Okay, so now it's telling us to add a marker. So let's go ahead and come down in here. We'll right click here and just put that right there and say, we'll click on the marker. Spawn. Mark. There we go. X to claim that reward. There we go. Hunt animals and use axe to collect, hunt rabbits or other animals and get the meat. Oh, it didn't see that, huh? It didn't see my awesome rock throwing skills? Well, it's okay. We'll do it again. Okay, so now we got to move on and see if we can't find a little something to hunt. So let's take a look at the map. We have got a road right over here. We're going to follow this road a little ways and see where this goes. This is kind of pretty. It doesn't look like forest to me. It almost looks very jungly, huh? So this is like China. And I'm interested to see what the world looks like there. This is pretty cool looking. This is definitely more of a jungle. It says forest, but I feel like I'm in a jungle, which is awesome. If I hold down shift, I can run. She's just going to burn through food. I don't know this game, so I might as well just take my time and enjoy it and take you guys for a nice little walk through here. I'll break in and out of it to so it's not too much of the same thing, but I'm kind of curious to see what this all looks like. Okay, I guess it wants me to use the throwing rocks. I actually use the bow. And matter of fact, since we are moving about, I am going to go ahead and make that bow. Let's put the spear down on 1. By the way, you have a sort button here to sort your inventory, which is pretty handy. And then how many of these can I make? Let's just go all. I can craft 4. Oh, I've only got 4 rubble, huh? Okay, so I'm going to keep my eyes open for the rubble. We'll keep picking up the sticks and the rubble here. I don't know how much rubble I get when I break a rock. We could probably test that right now and see. We're going to need this stuff, of course, for the arrows. I would like to get, you know, maybe 25, 30 arrows built up. Beautiful. There we go. A little bit of rubble, huh? Also, oh, E is how you whistle for your animal when you have one. Otherwise, it just gives away your location. I'm over here. Okay, so rubble. Lost rubble times 1. What does it mean I lost rubble times 1? I think it means I'm picking it up. Added some sand there. XP for every swing. That was a big rock. What do you think of the world, though? It's pretty awesome, huh? I feel pretty small in here. I can scroll back a little bit. I think if you have V, yeah, you go to first person. And I can't see anything. Well, there's my tool stuff. There I am. I guess I'm back here. But I prefer the third person just so I can see my character. You know, just like Conan. That's what it... you like to see the character moving about. Oh, there's another rabbit. Okay, let's see if we can get him. With a throwing rock. Got him. Crouch down there. Let's skin him up. Little bunny. Took me a few rocks. It's kind of funny. The first two would have made that rabbit run like crazy. But, you know, they're not going crazy about it here. Back up. Let's go to our inventory. We make that bow. We've got a few arrows. Okay, let's do that. Let's drag that down onto there. And let's put this campfire up here. And can I make some more arrows? What am I missing? Rope. Okay, of course. We forgot to get the rope going again. There it is. Off you go now. Okay, let's go ahead and get our bow out. And we're going to see that come in. And as soon as it gets into its smallest point, that's when you want to fire and shoot. We got a bunch of bunnies down here. Let's hold on to some of them because we can actually raise rabbits, which is pretty cool. Oh, I forgot to hit X to claim my reward, huh? Let's use the throwing rocks to get a bit more. Nice. Got them both. Nice. We're having a rabbit tonight. Indeed. Roast the meat with a campfire to get grilled meat. Okay, we'll do that too. Now, if I put my tools away, I move faster. Let's see if we can get those arrows going. We'll look at the map here too. 32 arrows. Okay, that makes me feel good. Let's take a look at our map now, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. This does not surprise me. I need to be going this way. We'll just cut across the landscape here. We should be going north, and I'm not going north. We'll cook this. We'll get to this next piece of the quest as we get up the top of the hill here. So when I'm moving along, if I see the E thing come up, I just take a little grab and take whatever I get. You know, I get a little bit of here and a little bit there. Oh, we got something up here. Well, that's a tree, it looks like. I'm going to jog a little bit to get up this hill. Looks like we got a path through here, huh? Okay, let's keep going. So the little circles look like they are some kind of an icon telling us there's something special here that we can go investigate. So we're coming up on one. We'll open it up and see what it looks like. Then we'll have an idea. But those are, you know, points of interest. Oh, it looks like this might be some kind of fox den area or something. I see a horse down here. That's beautiful. Okay, so let's keep going this way. What are we going to bump into? Wow, look at this valley right here. This is a great building location, huh? Gorgeous. The animation's really nice. The models are really good in the game, I think. I think they did a good job with the artwork. I mean, look at that beautiful tree over there. That's impressive. I like that tree. This must be another bunny garden. Yeah, look at that. They're like bunny gardens here. So that's telling me I can come back here when it comes time to, you know, depending on your support of the series, of course, and what happens with the game in its current state. You know, we'll decide what we're going to do. But in the meantime, I'm going to go and play it. I bought it. I paid for it. I'm going to play it a little bit and see. what I think of it. So far, it's been pretty enjoyable. The grind has been no more than what I kind of expected it to be, so I feel like I'm pretty good there. I didn't add anything to gather rate or the wear and tear and stuff other than my buildings, my structures won't be taking any damage. They're not going to deteriorate. Other than that, everything else is set to vanilla. But as you progress along, you of course collect more and more and more, and you can carry more and more and more. So I'm kind of curious to see how that works out. Let's grab some more of this rubble especially. It's just sticks, rubble, and grass, straw, rope is just, it's constant at the beginning here. Very much so. Yeah! Spacebar jump. Sometimes it'll let you carry your grab over to another piece of thing. See like that right there? It's like halfway. If you can get to the icon to the other piece before they finish their motion, you can get more than one thing. Like that. What do we got here? Looks like copper. Let's go to the map. Right click on that and we'll put down, I guess, a flag for copper. Let's call it copper. Yep, looks like I can. Let's grab this up. There's some kind of a statue right over here. I can see at the top of the screen. What's this all about? Realize. Perk points +1. Ooh, really? What does that mean? Perk points +1. It shows up on the map here as being found by me. That's cool. Okay, but I gotta remember that. I don't know what that is. Female. That's my ace. That's my color from my horse. Brown and black. How we doing? I'm almost there, you guys. Is this road? This road doesn't really lead there, but if I follow it this way, it should take me to an area that I want to be in. We'll camp by the water tonight. Oh, what's this? A fawn. Oh, I've never seen one of those before. That's cool. There was a little baby deer. I've not seen one of those yet. I didn't know they were even existed in the game. That was interesting. A baby. So the animals produce in the wild too? That's interesting. If they do, that's a nice addition to the game for sure. Oh, look at this buck coming in. Oh, that's a big old fella. What does this give us? Anything special? Quality flax. Added low quality flax ×4. Is this a flax bush? Does it give me more flax if I do this? Locust. Or is the flax just kind of a random thing from bushes? I know I saw honeysuckle bushes last time I was in. There's level 12, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we're looking for. Let's go into here, into our crafting recipes. Tool expertise, confirm. Fishing, confirm. Weave, as well, confirm. Soldier attire, confirm. Training, do we have anything in the horses yet? No, we got level 14 for that. We got the ladder open. Wooden city defense. Wooden furniture. All those are open now. Simple one-handed weapon, sure. Pole arm, that's what we're going to be, I guess we're going into. Confirm that. There's the simple arrow. That's good. Okay. Wooden protective gear. I thought I already learned that. Bronze protective gear. Oh, that's good. That's good stuff right there. Food and medicine. Keen sight. Keen sight, an agent that increases the ability to distinguish mine. Pickling, simple bandage, level 16. We definitely want to get to this guy as soon as we can. That's for sure. What's this coarse poultice, though? What do we need for that? Let's see. Look at all these workbenches that have opened up. Let's make that. Let's make that knife as well. The butcher knife. Here it is. Herbal poultice. Wood ash. I can't make it. I don't have enough wood ash. So if I got a campfire set up, I don't know if it's better to throw logs in it or sticks. I don't seem to be getting very many logs at all when I chop down trees. Holy crap, it got dark while I was in that menu. We're almost to the water. Okay, so this is the deer area. It shows up on there as a deer area. That's pretty sweet. Oh, look at this down here. Oh my god, what an oasis down here, huh? Oh man, that's really beautiful. Is that an island there too? Oh wow. Let's just wander on over this way. There's a bunch of horses here. I know it's dark, guys. We'll get to where... Oh, you know what? Did I make a torch? Let's do that. Let's get that set up so you guys can see a little bit better at night while I'm walking around. What is the wood structure? See, it takes branches and stuff. It doesn't take logs to make these. It's branches and rope and rubble. Branches, ropes, and rubble. Now, there's only so many tools or weapons you can have on your hotbar at once. Oh, I do have a torch on me. Oh, just hit O. You can drop it. I didn't realize I had it in my hotbar. Silly me. Again, just spam E when you go over stuff like that and pick up a bunch of it. You're always going to need it. A bunch of deer here. That island's pretty. I'm sure everybody and their mother has been on that island and built on it, but it still looks pretty nice. There's a pretty sweet looking beach over here too. Hello deer, don't get too scared. I'm not quite sure what that means above the fox's head. I know I shot one once and then I had a total of 3 of them come after me. So I know they gang up on you when you fight one. You fight them all. That looks pretty cool over there. Along that ridge line. Lots of space. I don't think I'd want to live on the same side as the animals just because, you know. I'd come over here to hunt them. Oh, is there like a natural path over to that island over here? It looks like there might be. Let's eat a couple of bugs. Don't forget we've got all that food to cook. Here's your clay. Use your hammer on the clay to get it. This is some good grass right here. Sounds weird. How deep is this water? My concern is how far are you from resources to gather. I see a bunch of stone and trees and stuff back here. Oh, it's really shallow. It doesn't even like really require a bridge. You can see the water line is right about here. So typically there's more water in it. But how deep is it when we walk through it? Okay, so we're at waist deep. Do I swim at all? I don't. So that would be very simple to put a little bit of a bridge across. What does it say on the map though? Am I walking into something? Doesn't look like it. There are enemy encampments. There are vagrant encampments. All of that stuff is in here, and you can, you know, go to war with them or not. You know, it's that sort of a thing. Attack or not attack. Like in Conan Exiles, there are cities where, you know, there are, you know, hoodlums. Hoodlums are running the city, so you do have to battle them, of course. Oh, but this would be pretty good. Oh, look at the bugs on here. Look at the moths flying around here. That is awesome. That's beautiful. I wonder what that orange flower is. Let's chop this tree up right here. Oh, that's nice. You can hold your torch and chop at the same time. Always with the picking up, right? Always with the picking up. Oh, let me see something else. How do we repair stuff? If I put this up here, If I right-click on it, I can hit repair. Oh, look at that. Repair. Okay, that's up here in the queue now. How about the torch? No. Torch is a torch. But she's holding it. She was holding it over here. There's our axe. There's our hammer. All brand spanking new. Let's go ahead and right-click on this, and again, tell it to craft up all of the rope that it can. It can only do 7. So let's get the... we were going to do a campfire, right? And cook some meat. Let's do that. This is a beautiful little spot. Let's camp right here. Right here. Nice little spot with the butterflies and stuff. We're going to throw our logs in there. And we take our meat and put it over to here. And then this opens up and shows us we can cook that stuff. I'm sure I've got some grasshoppers. I do. We're going to hit A for all. And right-click A for all. And it's going to cook all that stuff up. 14 meat and 8 of those. Okay, so it's asking us to eat the grilled meat. So let's do that right now. Yeah, inventory. No, I'm going to need to go back into the campfire. Oh, so sorry. Let's do that. No, we're going to take those guys back to here. Let's sort all that crap out. Let's do a number 0. There it is. Craft a shield. Oh, wooden shield. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. Wooden shield coming up. Take care of a few more of these things here. If anybody knows how to get rid of that information right there in the middle of the screen on top of the campfire, that would be great to know. I don't know how to do that. I know I've seen Kerbo ask about that too. I can't quite figure that one out. Claim reward. Craft a bow and arrows. We took care of that on our own because we needed it. Main animal skinner. Hunt any animal and skin it. All right. We could do that as well. You know what? I want to hang out here for a little bit and just kind of look at the map and pick up a few more of these, you know, wonderful things that are laying on the ground here. I'll come back and we'll wait for the sun to come up. It'll be a little bit brighter and you guys will be able to see. And we'll continue exploring this land, Myth of Empires. Be right back. Good morning. I'm chopping away at some grass. Trying to get a feel for this, the swinging of the weapons and the tools. There's a really nice horse on this property. I could hear him clip-clopping around over here next to me. We're not at that stage yet, but, you know, I'm at level 13 now. Oh, look at that one. That's a Sandy if I've ever seen it. Oh, Sandy. Getting a horse I don't think is too difficult. There's just a few things we're going to need. Of course. It's a survival game. And what I like about it is that it's a big world. That's for darn sure. And nobody tells me really what I have to do and when I have to do it. I mean, there's the tutorial stuff up here, which of course we're taking care of and doing. But I feel like I can come in here and do what I want to do. That's my main goal, is always to come in and do what I want to do. That's why I love Valheim so much. That's why I love the games I play. It's about survival, and there's all kinds of this kind of stuff to do. And at the end of the day, this is what I would love to do, just to relax a little bit and unwind. Number 7. Hello. Aren't you friendly? Look how close you got to me. You're not even running away. What do we do? Shift right click for 1. I could split with just a right click. Okay. Shift double click takes half. Transfer all items. Alt. Aha. There we go. The instructions are right down there. All the plant life stuff we'll put in here. Things we don't need on us at the very moment. I'm going to throw that shield in there too. I don't think we need the flowers on us. We'll continue to make rope. Let's keep the bark. Let's just go ahead and sort the rest of it. What do we got? Do we have like an extra stack of sticks? I'm not 98 here. Let's go ahead and throw those in, and we'll grab more as we go about today. Let's go to inventory again. Let's get that rope going. Let's go to our map. How zoomed in can I get? Not so very much. What's going to be a good home icon? Let's go with the heart. Home island. I love islands. They're fun. Confirm. Oh, message is too long. Okay. All right. Just go home. Okay, home. Sorry. Okay, fine. The views are pretty awesome from the island outward, huh? I mean, that's a pretty nice view right there. That's a nice little area right there, too. It's a flat place right there, over there. Looks nice. This has got a natural pathway that kind of cuts through here. Without doing too much chopping at the moment, this is a good way to find out where your natural paths are, so you can maybe use those instead of having to create paths, you know? Yeah, we got all kinds of paths leading out of this area. Very cool. Very cool, as a matter of fact. And this faces that direction right there. And let's see, does this actually take us out to that point where we crossed and got over here to begin with? If it did, this is just a natural entranceway right to what could be a very beautiful location to build some buildings. Like I said, there's a lot of crafting stations in the game. I mean, you can see we've just barely started, and we've got crafting stations. There's a spinning wheel, tailor bench, weapon bench. There's a hanging torch. There's a cabinet. We got a wooden bed, gate, cheval de frise. Some new armor that we should make as well. Coarse hide, branches, coarse hide. Okay. Wooden sloped roof pieces. Yeah, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. Once we get those set up, of course, that opens up all, you know, there's all these cans of worms everywhere. It's amazing. Oh, those guys were on my island. They took off. They're over here now. Look at that. They travel a little bit of a distance, don't they? Let's see if we can find one of those deer. There they are, right there on the hillside. I tell you what, it's going to be a little tough, I think, because we got kind of an open area here. Let's put that bow away. I need you to go the other way, horse. Right in the back of the head. You dealt headshot. Piercing damage. Just don't get too close. And as soon as that icon shrinks into the fullest, be ready to let go. The headshots, of course, worth the best. 215, 57 at the moment. They don't run too far, usually. But that one seems to be. There we go. Nice. There we go. Alright, let's get our inventory. Let's get our hunting knife. I could have sworn I made a hunting knife, didn't I? I told it to. Did I not? Does it say I've got the resources to make it and then I don't have the resources, so I don't actually make it? Straw, rope, branch, and rubble. It looks to me like I didn't do it. We'll come back and get that deer in just a second. Hey, what the heck? I took blunt damage. That horse hit me. What the heck? Branch. I need 6 branches. What's up, horse? I didn't shoot at you. I did shoot in its general direction, though. I did do that. Don't be in a horse's way when it's panicking. It's a nice buck. Okay, so let's get that knife made. 32 seconds. And I'll get this deer here cleaned up. That'll be nice. Real nice. Just a heads up, I will be on vacation starting, well, Thursday will be my last episode this week for a little more than a week. I've already taken off going to the Mexican Riviera on a cruise ship for a week, so that's going to be fun. With some friends that we haven't seen for a while, so that'll be a good time. But, you know, we'll get back to videos when I get back. All right, so do I have my knife now? I do. Wonderful. Oh, I can't have both of these. That's right. So we'll swap out between that and the... matter of fact, can I repair that? Branch, rubble. I don't have branches or rubble. Number 6. Skin that animal. Get that reward. Inventory. It wants us to do the guild thing. Right? Charisma, wisdom, quests, guild. Apply. Right? You've already applied. Okay. So is that going to work? Join guild? Oh, I don't know. Bedroll. I don't know what to do about that right now. Bedroll. I need some branches and some bark. Okay, so I'm going to have to chop a couple of trees down. We're almost at the point where we've got our, I think our tutorial just about completed. I think after this, we get into the placing foundations and walls and all that good stuff. But at this moment, you're really free to go do whatever it is you want to do. It's just up to you to decide when you want the better tools and stuff like that. There's a structure over there. We've got neighbors, people. Can I make that bedroll yet? I can't. Alright, let's finish this tree up. There we go. Let's chop one more down. Yeah, I see people over there too. There's certain people on the map, NPCs, that can actually help you with learning skills too, I've noticed. I don't know if these people are friendly or not. Timber. He's got a bow drawn. Stronghold. Oh. Okay, he's alerting to me, so that's not good. That's not good. That's what that stands for, that little icon over their head. It starts to fill yellow. That means they're aware of you, aware of your presence, and you need to be careful. So I'm guessing those are enemies, so those will probably be somebody we can go pick on eventually. But this little island here, I'm kind of digging it. I think it's pretty here. Nice little place. I mean, it's our first encounter with something really gorgeous here in the game, but I mean, it would be a bad place to start from, and then we can branch out from here, and we've got everything to our north. All of this up here. I mean, look, this road goes way up here. I mean, all of this is still here to explore. But I think the idea is that we work towards getting a horse and getting ourselves established here with leaving, hopefully on horseback, to go do some hunting here and there. Yeah, I think that's going to be the case. Let's go back in here, back to this clearing. I think this is where I'm going to probably get set up. Let's get the X to claim reward. Yeah, now it's asking us to do the foundation thing. The guild, I wonder if I should just create a new one. Doesn't really matter. Is there fish in here? There's bound to be fish in here, right? Is there fish traps we can set? I've got to think. There's plenty of fishing in here. So it looks like it's right here is where our natural entranceway is. Did I ever enter in the wrong spot? I didn't go nearly far enough down the beach. I believe this is where we're going to get set up first. I'm thinking I might build our place here on this side, the farthest away from the exit. But right in this area here would be pretty sweet to have that as our view. There's a horse over here. Something right here would be pretty nice, I think. You know what I think I'm going to do, guys? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it here for episode 1. We've got all of our initial stuff. Now they're telling us to start building something. So I think that would probably be best to do in a separate video, a different video. Let me know what you think. Give me your opinions. And I appreciate all your feedback. But yeah, I think this is going to... I really think it's a beautiful game. I mean, I've barely explored anything, and I'm already really impressed with what I see in the world. It's quite a beautiful world. And, you know... Jay. There we go. And just let me know. Let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button for me. Comment, subscribe, and share. Wolves. I'm the Radio Man 03. Have an awesome, a fantastic, and a superb day. And I look forward to talking to you again next time. Oh, no. That's the problem. There's at least 2 of them there. Oh, no.